Hi guys, in today's video we are going to see some of the features of object-oriented programming concepts, or also called as pillars of object-oriented programming concepts. There are 6 concepts which are called as the features: classes, objects, encapsulation, abstraction, inheritance and polymorphism. First, let us see what is an object. Object is nothing but a real world entity. Whatever we are seeing in real world is known as an object. For example, we can say car, bus, pen, pencil, everything will be an object. When we can say it is an object, which means every object will have a state and behavior. Every object will have a state and behavior. The state represents the data of the object, whereas the behavior represents the functionality of the object. For example, let us take a pen. Let us take a pen. The state of the pen is the price, the brand, and the dimensions, how height and width it is, and the functionality is it is used to. What is the behavior of the pen? Used to write. Similarly, we can say anything. So we can say an object with data and behavior. What is meant by class? And class is a collection of objects, or we can say it is a blueprint to create an object. Okay, or it is a template or blueprint to create an object. Let us take an example. Suppose we want to create a table. Okay, we'll approach a carpenter. What the carpenter will ask, what size should it be? What is the height of the table? What is the width of the table? What is the color of the table? Okay, he'll ask some of the specifications, right? So we'll give a template or a blueprint to create an object. So that is called as a class. Okay, and every class will consist of a member as well as a method. Okay, so we can also say an object is an instance of a class, right? It is also called as an instance of a class. Then it comes the encapsulation. Encapsulation means wrapping of the code and the data into a single unit is known as an encapsulation. Encapsulation means wrapping of code and data into a single unit, which focuses on how the things should be done. Okay, which focuses on how the things to be done, right? For example, we can take a capsule. The different types of medicines are combined into a capsule is known as encapsulation, right? Then what is abstraction? The abstraction means we can say hiding the implementation and showing only the functionality to the user. Hiding the implementation and showing only the functionality to the user. Let us take an example of a remote control. Okay, let us take an example of a TV remote. It will have 4 buttons: volume plus, volume minus, channel plus, channel minus. When I click a particular button, for example, when I click volume plus, the volume will be increased. It will not decrease the volume. Similarly, when I click the channel plus button, it will change the channel. It will not decrease the volume. So the functionality alone is displayed to the user. That is a remote control. But we don't know what logic is behind the remote control to change the channel or to change the volume. So the user only needs the implementation. User only needs the functionality, not the logic or implementation behind it. So that concept is known as an abstraction. Then inheritance. Inheritance means obtaining all the properties and method of the one class into another class is known as an inheritance. For example, let us take our family, right? So for example, if my father have a own house, automatically the house belongs to the children. And in addition to this, the children can also have their own properties. So that concept can be implemented using an inheritance. Then polymorphism. Poly means many, morphe means forms, which means we are trying to make a single object to do multiple actions. that is known as a polymorphisms. So these are the 6 major features of the object-oriented programming concepts. Thank you.